based on our gender, because that separation did not exist outside of the four walls of the classroom. People are often shocked when I tell them that my first experience with discrimination was in an Islamic school, approximately 2 weeks after my mom's advice, proclamation, forecast. However, we decided to classify my mom's very astute statement. It was the moment that another Muslim boy called me the N-word that I realized that I was not only going to be perceived differently, but I was going to be treated differently, both within and beyond the Muslim community. That illuminating moment at 8 years old was my first and most vivid memory of intersectional violence and discrimination. However, in the 13 years that have passed since that defining moment, Islamophobia and anti-Black racism continue to permeate our communities. Seeing the rise of injustices in the communities that I am a part of is what motivated me to pursue a degree in political science and international relations, and to see how I could use an academic lens to address these issues. But in my second year of university, I realized that steps had to be taken now. On March 15, 2019, a man walked into 2 mosques in New Zealand and engaged in an incredibly violent Islamophobic attack. This severe injustice showcased not only the dangers of the media in perpetuating Islamophobia, but also to the extent to which Islam and its beauty has been misunderstood. This led me to create the social community, the IAmXMovement. The IAmXmovement aims to educate about the injustices faced by Black, Indigenous, racialized, and religious minorities to give them a space to share their story. Likewise, it creates informative posts about the injustices either pertaining to Alberta, specifically where I reside, or injustices on a global scale. So when the global awareness of the extent of violence faced by Black people rose in late 2020, following the murder of George Floyd, I, alongside 3 other incredible activists, formed the Black Inclusion Association. Created to counter the overrepresentation of Black pain in media, BIA is a nonprofit that seeks to achieve equity and social justice for Black Canadians through the appreciation and the consolidation of Black culture. So these 2 core initiatives, alongside my community engagement projects, have led me to be in this incredibly privileged position of being a member of the Prime Minister's Youth Council, a space where I can lend my voice as a Muslim, as a Black person, as a woman, and as a youth, and try to influence those that are in positions of power. In reflecting on these milestones, a key piece of advice that I would offer is to make spaces of change for yourself. If you're looking to get involved in your community, or you're trying to volunteer or activate about a particular issues, but can't seem to find a space where you fit, create that space for yourself. For a long time, I felt that I was screaming into a void about the issues that I was passionate about, and I channeled that into creating a space where I can be heard by using skills I already had. So social media and having a strong community engagement is something that I had, so I used that to create the IAmXMovement. This work has shown me that space will not always be made for you, and you may have to create that space for yourself. The levels of intersection of my identity is something that I also found difficult to navigate when I was trying to find my voice in this space. The compounding narratives being imposed on me by being a Black Muslim woman is an incredibly unique experience, and it took me a while to realize that this unique experience could be a driving force for change. Something that drives me to continue in this field is the quote that, if you are not at the table, you are on the menu. So this means that as a young woman, if we are not present to participate in discussions or in these big, powerful spaces, we are most likely the subject of these discussions and could potentially be affected by these outcomes. Our voices matter because our input matters. Our input matters because our experiences matter. Our experiences matter because they are unique to us, and our uniqueness is what ensures that the right type of change is being made the right way. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and it's been such a pleasure speaking with you all today. Have a great rest of your conference. Bye.